I'm Angela Irene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. If you're new here, we are a single income family using a zero-based balanced budget. We are welcoming in February of 2025 with $4,465, our cash envelopes, our sinking funds, and our savings challenges. Let's get started by closing out January. Let's start with the no spend challenge. How did everyone do on theirs? We had 2 days that, you know what, my mom and I had some fun. We have these little places here called Falling Prices, and it's kind of like going to the Goodwill bins. You know, it's kind of hit or miss. You just never know. We went on 2 different days. On the 17th, I spent $32. And we found some really, really great kid things. And then on the 22nd, I spent $55. So all in all, I had 29 great days. I had 2 spend days, and I spent $87. And the majority of the stuff that I bought was for when I start babysitting our granddaughter. I'm so excited. So it worked out, but, you know, not bad, not bad. But it did take the miscellaneous out of my cash envelopes and just about the rest of my Christmas money. So we played games at Christmas, and everybody won money, which was really fun. So that was pretty much the rest of mine. So let's unpack. I can tell you that, yes, I saved my $100. I don't have too much over that, but that's okay. And for the first time in an extremely long time, look what I have in gas. I'm not kidding. I am so excited. But we were such homebodies when it came to January. I mean, we tried really hard to stay home, to not really have any single runs. See, nothing in miscellaneous. That's okay though. Every trip we took to town, it was for multiple stops. So that was, I mean, it was great. I was so proud of us. Am I going to do as well in February? I hope so, but we'll see. You know, it was just really a fluke that, wow, I've got ones. That's awesome. That we were able to stay home as much as we did. It worked out really well. Now, February, we have a bunch of doctor's appointments and eye appointments, and we've got quite a bit going on. So I probably won't do quite as nicely in gas. But you know what? I'm really thankful that we did, at least for this month. Okay. Is anyone doing the no spend 2025? I'm going to do the no spend challenge through the whole year. I don't know how, I mean, I have hope, but I don't know how long. You know, we're not going to have a really bad month, but that's okay. Remember, show yourself grace. Okay. 1, 2, yes. 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 78, 378. Okay, I thought last month was the best. This is the best for sure. Okay, if you're new here, this is how I fund my savings challenges. Anything that I can save out of my cash envelopes goes into savings challenges. So we will go ahead and, you know what, let's just fill them now. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to start with the 3 singles. I am going to do the dollar savings challenge. I'm just, every time I get $1, I'm just going to put it in here and we will see how many we have at the end. This is where I'm going to keep all of the rest of our savings money. And then for January, you know, I will just fill this and then we'll just put them in here and we'll count it all up at the end of the year. All right, so we're going to start with January. And I did the cute hats, and that was 125. So 1, 20, and 5. Let's get that filled in. And the last one. Here we go. Okay, 125. And of course, the envelopes and the savings challenges, all of these are on our Facebook group and page. Free. They're just there to download. There's a bunch of stuff there. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to put this in the back. All right. So that one is taken care of. Let's go ahead and fill in our $10 on the $5 savings challenge, the $40 on the $10 savings challenge. And yes, I'm doing this one again. I love this one so much. Savings by numbers, we're going to put $80 on that one. And towards our emergency fund, we're going to put $120. Okay. Emergency fund started. 120 to that. We have the $80 start to savings by numbers. I love this one. I do this one just about every year. You know, there's something about a butterfly, you know, spring and hope, and I just love it. Okay, now we're going to do $40 towards our $10 savings challenge. There's $40 to our $10 challenge. I'll do this a little more streamlined next month. Then that way you'll have seen them. All right, we are going to do $10 towards our $5 challenge. $10 to start this one off. $5 challenge. And here's a quick peek at the February budget. Salary is the same, $4,465. Our house bills are $1,340. The rest of our bills, $1,185. That totals $2,525. Our cash envelopes are $1,225. Our sinking funds are $415. Our extra debt is $100 that we're paying towards the final car payment. I am so excited. The actual savings challenges that are year-long that we put into our budget are $200. So if you take all of those funds and subtract them from $4,465, that leaves you with $0. Now let's get started with the cash envelopes. Eating out, $20 for our Slurpee addiction. Miscellaneous is $40. Pet needs is $15. Health is $100. Gas is $5.50. And groceries are $500. Our total for our cash envelopes, $1,225. But before these go back in my cash wallet, I pull out $80. It is a forced savings, and every month I put $80 away. So I'm going to take 20 out of groceries, 40 out of gas, and 20 out of health. And this will go in our yearly binder. So at least we have savings guaranteed for the year. Our first binder would be the house binder. This is going to represent $1,340. The house, our portion is $400. 1, 2, 3, 4. The electric, our average is $375 for the year. One, 2, 3, 50, 70, and 5. The insurance policy, this includes both the contents of our house and the vehicles, and that is $280. My Goodness, I got a ripped bill. Oi. Okay, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, WLC, that is water, laundry, and doggy cookies. The well is on my parents' side, so we help pay that bill. 20, 40, and 60 to help with the electricity to pump. Garbage, that's a service, and that is 25, 20, and 5. Propane, we are averaging 100 a month. And repairs for the things that pop up around here, it's $100. Okay, first binder, $1,340. Binder number 2, the rest of our bills. Life insurance for the girls, that's 20. Cable, this is $335. That also does include our landline and our internet. And we live way out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, we're grateful for it, but oof, it's a necessary evil. 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, and 5. And we don't even have the top package for this either, which is kind of scary. Okay, cell is 45. 20, 40, and 5. The streaming media, this is 20. Because we don't have a lot of stuff with our actual cable package. I think we might even pick up one more and see what we can do to drop one. It's a little, I'm working on it. Let's put it that way. I am working on it. Just trying to get the most enjoyable experience we can with, obviously, the least amount of money we can. Okay, DMV, this is a 50, 70, and 5. I cost average through the whole year, so I take all of the registrations and divide it by 12, and that's how we come up with the monthly thing for DMV. We only pay each registration once a year, but that is such a big hit. This is just easier for us to do it that way. Okay, auto maintenance is 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. Say it with me, gang. If you take care of your vehicle will take care of you. Glasses, this is 50. In fact, this is the appointment my husband has this month, so we'll find out exactly what his eyes did. And the car loan. Okay, drum roll. I don't know if I have a sound effect for that, but I'll find one. This is the final payment. Thank goodness. All right, so the original payment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, plus we're making our $100 extra payment for it. And this is the final car loan. Yes. I'm really excited. I thought this was going to end up turning into, you know, some actual money we could do something else with. Stay tuned next month. I'll tell you what's going to happen with it. Our sinking funds represent about 10% of our budget. It's $415 through our whole set of envelopes. We focused on birthdays, Christmas, you know, basic things that just wreck our budget. And this is the easiest way we have found out to really get a handle on our spending. I take anything that we need. Christmas is a great example. Divide it by 12. I need this money at least by December. So I take what I think we typically spend, divide that money by 12, and that's how much I put in each month. Okay, let's start with Christmas. For us, it's $200. 1, 2. A lot of people do, property taxes or, some kind of big deposit for something. But for us, it worked out well that really it centers around our holidays. All right, birthdays, we have quite a few. All right, the kids each get 10. The miss. The boy. The munchkin. Can't believe we have a munchkin now. I'm so excited to be, well, you know what? The ultimate gift, I'm telling you. Grandparents, I love it. And our oldest. Okay, the adults, we have decided on 5. So mom gets 5. I want to put 5 towards my husband and myself. Okay, that covers birthdays. Okay, anniversaries. We have the kids. They're going to get 10. For my mom and my dad, that'll be a day that we still always celebrate, even though Dad is no longer with us. And then a 5 for my husband and myself. Okay, Mother's Day is a 5. We've decided really that the holidays are going to be a little more subdued, a little toned down. Subscriptions. Okay. This is 40. This is our AAA. It is Amazon. We live out in the middle of nowhere. I had a gal write me and she asked me why I was still doing Amazon Prime. Because we live out in the middle of nowhere. Gas is still somewhere between $4.50 and $5 consistently around here. This saves us so much money. It really does. So this one is important to us. Emergency. Oh, dear. If you've been with us long enough, Murphy's Law was written for us, or we wrote it. I'm not sure which, but it's $100. Things do go wrong with us. They always seem to, so it's better to be prepared. So sinking funds are really something that you're saving for, that you have a goal for. They're coming up. And for us, emergency is one of them. And we're going to wrap up with our 2 savings challenges that we do include in our budget. First one is the 52-week savings challenge, and then the 100 envelope savings challenge. So the 52-week savings challenge will have, at the end of the year for us, we'll have $1,400. And what we did is, instead of doing the typical, $1, $2, $3 per week, because we only get paid once a month, we do the whole month and we pick like the Saturday or the Sunday. So I know for February, I will be filling week 5 through 8. So we'll do this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm going to pull out a 20 for the first week, 30 for week 6, 20 for week 7, and then 40 for week 8. Nice little group that we're making progress already. I have my 52-week savings challenge book. We're going to use it again. All right, so let's fill those. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're off to a great start. All right, let's do the final part of business here. The 100 envelope savings challenge. The last of our money represents $90. So what I'm going to do, we have number 89. So I'm going to go ahead and put $90 in that space. And at the end, it'll give us a little extra. I mean, right now we're going to be a minimum of $5,050 when we're finally done with it. Okay. And I bought this one on Amazon. I love this one. It's a lot bigger than the smaller ones. And it just seems to have a little better give here. Things were a little easier to fit inside. If you followed along the 52-week challenge, that little book was a little pain. This one's a little easier. All right, 89. Gang, that represents $4,465. One last little bit for February. I'm going to do the $125 savings challenge. Here's the envelope. Again, all of this is on our Facebook page and group. And then I am going to do the next no spend challenge. Why don't you try it? You never know, how much stamina you have to not spend. Everyone have a great month. We hope to see you soon.